Stunning baby, oh, they gotta be in here.
Say fuck a fashion, we want all in. You gotta cry before you walk, and now I'm walking. I got an angel to my left, the devil call in. And I ain't got time for all, cause they be stalking. Hey, catch me sliding through your city, we be city rolling. Mind on me, gotta stay focused. And I'm glad a nigga hate, I'm getting noticed. I get kinda lace the track until I cop it rolling. Mind on me. Fuck the bitch, I add to the ceiling. I just got a job, so we gon' hit 'em in a minute. I told 'em.
Fucking forget that. I slapped myself.
I never seen no DJ smoke so much motherfucking weed, bro. Yeah, I don't think that whole show.
Motherfucker, come up to me. I gotta smoke with you. Just fucking sit there.
Hey, this is Bill Simone, man. This is a no filter situation we got going on.
We started early. We got a special guest, huh?
Yeah. You guys introduce yourselves and let us know who you are.
Really bad people.
RBP, Kid Codeine.
We go by many names. $10.
Chaos.
Chris Mack.
Glad to be here.
Well, I want to start off saying thanks for showing up, you know what I'm saying, showing us some love.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So how y'all come up with the name?
There wasn't like too much really backing behind it. We were kind of just cycling through hella names and was like trying to find a play on words because we feel like a lot of hip hop artists or like groups, they basically have like a name that says they're like really bad people without saying they're just really bad people.
You like
So we were
super
like,
hard
no,
names.
no one really has that, so we'll just be blunt
like
with it and
ironic,
we'll just say
kind of.
really bad people. You know, it's like a play.
What made y'all want to be a group?
I don't know.
I think it was Tin and Chaos first.
Yeah, we were. Tin and I were just at hella shows together. We got booked on like the same show like every time. So we started making music, started being on each other's sets, and we were like, damn, let's drop a little album. And then we got together with our homies and was like, if we're always gonna be together, then we might as well just, you know what I mean, unify it and make it a little group as well. And at first it was kind of like a side group, then we're doing our solo stuff. I feel like RBP's kind of like came above our solo stuff. We kind of do our solo stuff on the side now, so that's a cool
The
aspect
beginning
it.
of us was actually crazy because it started off with like 7 or 8 of us.
Yeah.
And we did it.
We
We
were
did like
Wu-Tang,
one
but
or
it didn't
two
work.
shows. We did like 1 or 2 shows. Like it was like crazy congested on stage, and we were like, scratch this, and kind of took like the core of the people that were together.
That's funny you said something because on the Flip show, y'all had a hell of a good ass performance, and what caught my eye was the fucking mic. You know, they got the fucking wires, so I'm like, how the fuck are they not running into each other? Nobody's tripping.
And
I don't know how many
we have done it
times
so many
Tim's mic
times.
out of his hand on accident.
We got like this figure 8 thing that we do. I
That
swear,
don't
like
even
we do it.
that don't even work because low-key we'll be on stage running into each other. It just doesn't appear that way to the
It's the
crowd.
people that come. It's
You
the
know,
people
it's
that come
like-
after
it'll
us.
be
that
like
have to deal with
Who's the
that
worst?
shit.
Who's the worst?
I like raise the mic chords by the end of the night.
We're all yeah.
I'm bad, bro. I'm bad. I'm a pacer.
Well, no, we're all walking around. We're probably all the worst.
I'm constantly bumping into him.
It's more so one of us are like backing up, and then there's someone behind trying to stay out the way, and it's like, ugh.
I think we're pretty good about that. We know who's coming up, so we're like, okay, center stage, that's you. Like, we're all gonna go somewhere else.
Yeah, you don't have the spotlight. Yeah,
Right. But yeah, no, it's tough, man. Like just being all 4 on stage at one time. You might be surprised, but that's not choreographed. It's just all like.
I was about to ask, I was like, do y'all put some time in?
We tried.
Y'all put y'all time in
Once
performance?
before we tried, and we were like, yo, we're gonna do this, and like, you guys stand in the back and do this, and you do this, and then we got up on stage and we were like, everything we practiced for the last week, and we didn't do any of that shit. So from then on, we were like, fuck it, like,
I
whoever
know
feels
one
like
thing
they
you-
need to be doing what
One
they're doing,
thing
do
you
that
worked
shit.
on for sure was that damn slide. That's the only time I was like in the while y'all perform, I'm like, move out the way, let me see you fucking slide again. Slide. I said, oh yeah, that's my song now.
Thank you.
I
It's a
didn't
big
even know
new
he was
cut.
gonna do that.
He knew every part he was in to do.
Yeah.
Like, that's my shit.
That's kind of like, yeah, I guess we all know, okay, individually, like we talk to ourselves, we're all going to do this on stage, don't tell anybody else. And then, like, so whatever happens, happens.
I feel like
playing.
we've done it enough though. We've kind of caught a vibe and we kind of know what to do when we're up there. But before, man, shit, we'd be bumping into each other, tripping. I remember there's a couple times where, like, you step on the mic, jerk the damn mic out, bitch hits the ground, just loud, you know, and just pick that up, don't even act like it happened.
I think the newest album we had really just made it easier to do that because these songs were like so embedded in our bones after like making it. Because the first album we did, we kind of just
It was like a bunch of
made
skeletons.
albums.
Y'all
didn't make
2
it
albums
together.
deep? I didn't know that. Y'all 2 albums deep?
Yeah. We had a self-titled album, Really Bad People, that we released last year, and this year released On the Rocks. And On the Rocks, we just kind of just got in the studio together, you know what I mean, for like a 6-month
They
period.
wrote the whole
and just
thing.
wrote it together, you know what I mean, spit it together.
The
and
first
did
one was
everything.
y'all 4 was still the.
It's us 4. It has like maybe 2
The first
of the
one-
other members that were originally on it that had some features, but other than that, yeah. It was just
Yeah, the first one was basically, it was made for everybody, 7 or 8 of us, and then we basically kept all the songs that were already made and just made the extra people features. So, but yeah, that's what that first album was. The first album's fire too. I mean, if you like the one that just came out, it'll be new to everybody else. You know what I mean? Like it's got some hits on it.
Yeah, for sure.
We ran on that bitch for a year and a half
Yeah,
before we made the
yeah.
other one. So I mean, this whole thing was built off that
Literally.
first album, really.
Yeah.
Y'all catch my ear to Rockstar. I ain't gonna lie, Rockstar. That's what made me really look into
What was the
it.
inspiration
Yeah.
behind
See,
that
and
song?
Rockstar's a good catch multiple demographics, but like there's so many good ones on there that are just chill, like Slide Through, like that's just a chill ass smoke song, vibe, chill. You know, there's a bunch of them.
I think the reason everyone knows about Rockstar is because when Cody was drunk as shit when he made it, but after he did lay it down, we were like, wow, this is debatably the most marketable song on the album. We have great songs. We think a lot of the songs are great, but like there's a difference between like making good music and like having marketable music, and we knew like this song could do good with marketing. So if we're gonna push a song, or let's push this album through this song. Like let's have a really dope video. We spend a lot of time on this video, you know what I mean, and then put our budget towards this one song. So I think a lot of it was us believing in it, you know what I mean, and being like, yo, we know which one we're gonna push. We're gonna drop the whole album. Everyone might like some songs, but we are slamming Rockstar in your face. You know what I mean? We made 2,000 cards with a QR code of Rockstar YouTube video, passed them out
You
every
find the
single
bitches
show.
like if they
You know what I mean? I stick them in every single gas station. Bump on that. I stick the bitch in. You know what I mean? And it's just the video. So they're gonna go and they're gonna go see that one video. It's nothing else. It's not go look at the rest of the songs on the album. Go do this. That marketing tactic really helped boost us in like a 2-month period. Way more.
That was
than we
before
wanted
you
to.
had the marketing thing, before you put the song out, or after you released it?
No, we had the plan before we released it.
Oh, yeah.
We
It was all
developed an
set.
entire
We-
plan
we
to release
kinda-
the album with that one song. that
All
we were
4 of
gonna
us had enough time to kind of learn the fact that like you can make the best music in the fucking world,
It doesn't matter.
but like talent ain't it. Like there's a bag involved. So
Yeah, that's what I said. Marketing is 50%,
yeah,
if
like
not more.
Music, business. There's
Yeah.
music and business. Like they go together. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
definitely like releasing a fire album, putting it on the internet, ain't it? Like you gotta like.
Rockstar catchy than a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you gotta have the nice
Chill
mix of
too,
both. You gotta
yeah.
find that recipe where you got the good music and the marketing. You know what I mean? And I feel like that just.
Well, we had, and the reason I was more positive about doing it is because before the album was even released, like the song, we'd show Rockstar to people, we'd show a couple other of them to people, but people literally came up to me and was like, yo, can you just send that to me? Because I really just want to hear it again.
Wow.
Like, can you when is that dropping? Like, multiple people came up to us and I was like, okay, this is the one that, and that's what I'm saying, with Rockstar, you might not like all of it, but you like certain parts, or you like the whole thing, or I think it was a good display of what the album in its entirety is.
It was one of the only songs that we were like, nah, we need to really do this. Like Chaos, I swear, Chaos's verse at the end, just it's like the bow on the present. It's just like
It really
seals
sets
everything
up the
together.
last
It's just
chorus.
like a T on a
Yeah,
T-ball,
yeah,
just
yeah.
like everybody's waiting, just boom, and then it's the hook
Grand
again.
slam.
Yeah, like and it's the hook again, and then everybody's just. But
That was the
That
first
part-
time.
That hook is hard as hell too. I like the
Yeah,
hook.
that was the first time going to a show with an unreleased song and like everyone knew the words to like the hook and shit.
That's
You know what I
surprising.
mean? So like we didn't.
How's that
The
fucking
song
shit?
wasn't out.
That's
People had
great.
just seen it
The
through
motherfucker
snippets and shit
chatting
so
and
much
shit.
that we were like,
Yeah.
damn, this song it's cold. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we
I crowd
really
surfed
just
my first time.
ground.
I would never. But you're as thin as
No,
him,
me
man.
neither.
You
And
know
Any of these other guys can
right
crowd
after-
surf. Yeah, I used to tell people that before shows. It's like, I'm not doing that. I know you saw the last guy crowd surfing, but that's
No one's
not.
catching my big ass, so I'm out as well. It looks like it's
There goes your wallet, your phone.
If you're expecting me to, it's not.
There it goes.
I took shit out of my pocket.
You went for it though?
But like how he was saying, like how like chaos is like it like builds up back to that chorus, like right there. It was just so like perfect that the crowd was just like come here.
Yeah,
You know,
no,
it's
Right ass back here.
and when I
It
fucking
just-
should be screaming like a, and it's just like everyone's like, rockstar.
You did ride the fuck out of that beat right there.
Yeah.
Like, let me switch up the style. So y'all said it was a strategy. Did it do what y'all think it was did, or did it exceed?
Our
Dude,
goal,
it's still
our goal
currently-
was to hit $250,000, and we think we're gonna hit it this month.
Bro, like yesterday.
As of right now,
I
we've been our goal.
I guess y'all pumped on that.
I just got word we're supposed to hit it tonight. As
Yeah,
of
'cause
right
like-
now, we are like 800 views away.
Oh,
Because
Because
shit.
last night we was at like 239,
We're at, like-
and today we was like at 248.
Well, no, we're at 249 right now,
Shit.
and we got like 800 more to go.
Well, if you're
before we hit
seeing
$250,000.
this, go
Yeah,
watch
this
the
is-
Rockstar video, man.
Yeah, it's probably at $250,000 by now. So congratulations to us.
Right it up, hey.
It's not. I just checked. It's not.
By the time we release
It will be.
it, it's gonna be at $250,000. Hell no. So,
But yeah, man, we reached our first goal that we tried to set. You know what I mean, realistically. So we really don't know what we're gonna do from here, other than just try to work on the next project and keep the consistency going.
is
you know
it
what I
gonna
mean?
be collectively or?
Well,
We're all working on
We're
solo?
all dropping solo projects.
Who's up
In
first?
the next few months.
All right,
I got a very small one that I'll be doing first, like 6 songs. Everybody else got full albums, so I'm gonna split mine in 2. But right after that, at the end of the year, hopefully we plan on doing round 3 and seeing if we
think
can get this
it's-
shit going.
You, him, you, me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dropping right after you.
When are you dropping?
See, we don't even know.
And then-
I'm dropping March 4th, March 14th,
Hey, that's my birthday.
April 1st, April 8th.
That's your birthday too?
Okay.
All right.
No,
Yeah,
April
14th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
12th.
All right,
April
Pisces
12th
got that one in the
is
house.
Whatever that
I
Friday is.
see, that's my birthday, 24.
But yeah, so it's gonna be album, wait a week, album, wait a week, album, wait a week, album. So you're gonna get all new RBP music. We're all on each other's albums and shit, and then we're gonna give a couple month break and do the album again. So it'll be dope, man. We've been working for sure.
Y'all got different sounds.
And there's some heat. There's some heat from
You got
every
cooking.
one of us on these solo albums. There's some.
Definitely.
Definitely can't wait.
Y'all sound different. So, like, I want to know, like, each individual one of y'all, like, who inspired y'all rapper wise? Like,
Bro, Young Thug.
I can see that kid.
Thug's my, like, yeah.
see
Michael
that.
Jackson. Like, but Thug is like, yeah, my. If I got to do a song with Young Thug, work with Young Thug, just his whole label. Plus, just, you know, fuck, dude. You get to the point where you're a superstar, and then you stop and you put your whole fucking team and family and city on. Like, bro.
Young Thug is different.
Yeah, for sure. But he's definitely one of my.
From like a music standpoint, I fuck with Bronson. I like the way he's like Action Bronson. He's got like an imagery to him, and then like that New York style of rap. So like mainly when I do like my solo stuff, it's kind of got that vibe to it. You know what I mean? That feel to it. Yeah, I like to think so. For sure.
Definitely the MC.
He's the lyricist of the money.
Yeah.
He's got some lyrics, but his shit is a little different.
He got a different kind of delivery.
Yeah!
Like-
it's almost like a sarcastic asshole a little bit.
Cody's
That's what
like
I'm going for.
our melody. He's got like our trap melodies. He's got like our emotional shit. I'd say I do the lyrics, and Tim's like our chopper. So it's like everyone's kind of got like their little spot. You know what I mean? That like.
Chris got the soul.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that real emotional vibe.
I knew he had the soul when I seen the fucking slide. I knew it. I'm like, he got it.
What are your inspirations, Chris?
A lot of my favorite artists, I don't even make really music like that, but it's like more your emotional artists, Juice WRLD, Whit Lori, Sick Road. A lot of them are artists that are like extremely deep, either just emotional artists.
Holds back. Actually, you just take this one.
conscious artists, you know, like Cole and shit. Artists that just speak real shit, like you know, and there's a lot of artists that do because they're, you know, they're living that life that they're rapping about and shit. But you know, just a lot of relatable shit, whether it's family, kids, work, stress, depression, all that shit. So.
Therapy music.
Therapy music.
Okay.
NF's one of my huge artists. Hobson's a huge artist of mine. Shit. So.
That's what I'm saying. It's hard to answer that question because I really listen to. I mean, probably when I first started, I really liked Mac Miller. I thought you could come at it different and more poetically. I listened to a lot of like punk rock music, and I listened to like the Ramones. I listened to Sum 41, Blink 182, of course. And my thing is like I can't really sing, so I can't do that kind of stuff. So I want to bring that you know, I don't give a fuck attitude to rap music and maybe make my own subgenre, if anything. And just, I don't know, it's tough. I get inspired by new shit, just maybe a single song, not really an artist, but that's my sort of thing. Even if people ask me what's your favorite artist, I can't tell you, but I have like a bunch of favorite songs, you know what I mean? I don't really depend on an artist, I just wait for a good song to come out. And
So you think like what's it in music is like a vibe or the lyrics or
right. I hear
the
something
beat?
and I'm
What
like,
you-
I
what
want
you think-
to.
what you think makes a hit song nowadays?
Me and myself, like, if I'm being completely honest, I probably listen to more locals than I actually do more big music. I like supporting the locals. I don't listen to a lot of music. I listen to hella beats. That's most of the time what I'm listening to. I don't want to feel like I'm biting a sound off someone, for real. And a lot of times, I mean, I do have my select few artists that I really love and whatnot, but like a lot of it comes with like beat, melody, for me, emotion in it. Like if I can hear the emotion in your lyrics, like you're gonna have me in tune. Like, oh yeah, I feel this dude's spitting some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Regardless on what walk of life they may come from, it could be some real shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but yeah.
As far as like Billboard hits go and shit, I think the perfect recipe for what works right now is the best way to describe it, like trap lullaby. You know what I mean? Because like if you got some nice hard ass shit, but you can sing it like a lullaby, it's gone. You know what I mean? Like Nelly, prime example of like how that shit boosted off. You know what I mean? Like everything he's saying, you're like, damn, this is nice. Like I can rap around this with my mama. But like if you listen to what he's saying, you're like, hold up. You know what I mean? Like, and it's just like I feel like it's the same way with people like Blast or
Yeah, it's
you know
not
what I mean,
what you say, it's how you say
and
it.
people
That's
like that. You know what I mean? Like you know they sing these melodies
You say
like they're
nothing.
lullabies, but they're saying you know this real cold shit behind it. And I feel like that's the true recipe to what boosts you right now in these times. Of
Hit the right
music,
notes,
you
say
know?
the right shit.
Literally.
You know what I mean?
You know, like my generation, like 90s, late 90s, 2000s, these fuckers was lyricists. You know what I mean? You had to be fucking saying something.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, like, to me, it's a little bit more of a
What
vibe.
year was you born?
82.
82? Okay, you got a couple. I'm the oldest out the group.
He's old
I
as
was
hell.
born in
Yeah.
89.
Old.
I'm 22.
Rest of the 90s, baby. Good.
He has to buy alcohol for all of us.
I can't even rent a car, bro. We
Yeah.
be going out of state. I'm like, which one of y'all doing? Like, here we
Get the
go.
old man.
That's right. It'd be like that.
But no, yeah, I mean, I don't know. You kind of came from a generation to where lyrics mattered. Now it's like I feel like lyrics matter, but you have to. It's more of how you say it.
It also depends on the
And-
person.
Well, a
If
lot
you
of
can
My
do
personal
both,
music,
if you
like,
can do
I
both,
listen to
man,
lyrical
then
shit.
that's-
You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna
Yeah.
go listen to someone eat a beat up. I don't give a shit about what you whining about. You know what I mean? So it's like
It's very
you know,
subjective.
it is to every different person.
But
But
if
that's
you
what I'm saying.
ask
As
me
far
that
as
question,
Billboard
like-
hits go, that trap lullaby thing, man, that's what's gonna get you.
If
those
I-
numbers.
But like, if
feel
you'd
like-
asked me a long time ago about that, I would have been like the Migos. I would have never have thought
Exactly what
ever,
I'm saying though.
ever.
But now
Ever.
I feel
That
like
this shit would
there's
be
so many songs
radio.
that
Like
are
they
like,
made the shit radio.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of people are transitioning into this because that definitely was not an outlet until those dudes somehow made it an outlet. Like, you couldn't be saying this type of shit on the radio.
But then again,
Like,
on
now you
another
can
note,
somehow.
there are so many people like with a lot of these TikTok songs where people are making TikTok with these certain songs playing in the background, and they have no clue what the words are to them. It's just a whole vibe. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I say. It's a vibe. Some of these songs is hit. It's really just a vibe.
It's just a vibe.
Don't know one fucking word to the song, but when that beat
Bro,
goes on,
a lot of these,
shit.
and like a lot of the Florida rappers, bro, like you cannot fucking understand anything, like nothing that they're saying. It's just, but it's good. Like Julio, bro, like what? Corbin, where Corbin? Like that shit's fucking. Kids are doing shit to that. He's literally talking about dudes on a wall. Like what?
Yeah.
Like so I'm saying
It's really complicating. Like you were saying with TikTok, it's like, yeah, you can make a really good song, but how long is that gonna last? Everything is so subjective. It's like people just want something
Shit, you
new
can make a
every
really good
day.
song and
Yeah,
in 15
every day
years
they
and
want
yeah,
something new.
that shit was so last week. We live in the so last week.
Yeah,
But see, back in my day, we used to have to wait for an album.
right.
It'd be like, fuck.
Now it's-
January,
Yeah, but
right
back
now.
then, there
Now,
was
as soon as you get
5
done with something,
billion
put it
people
out.
trying to make music.
Yeah.
You had a select few, like, hell yeah, he better put some shit out because we've been waiting. There's nothing
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
There's
Now
more
it's like every goddamn day.
There's
Even 2
more
years ago
opportunity,
doing
but there's more of
shows,
a challenge.
there was only 30,
Yeah.
50 people I felt like here. Now we go do a show, almost every show it's like a new guy, you know what I mean, that I don't know. And it's like, yeah, there's hundreds of artists in this city now compared to even just a couple years ago. So it's like, I can't imagine the entire population of everywhere with the ability to go and distribute music for yourself for free or to pennies on the dollar.
That's the thing.
Put
There's so
your
many
music
different avenues
everywhere.
now. Like
So it's just like,
people don't have a favorite artist anymore. People
there's
have,
homies I know that I haven't heard a single artist they like.
fistful.
You know what I
And-
mean? And it's
and
just like, they
four of
bang
them
that
aren't
shit
even
every day,
famous.
and it's just like,
Yeah.
you have no clue.
Like-
There's too many.
You know, like 4 of them are like. We talked about this before. I'm like, I'm big. I'm like, there's never gonna be another Michael Jackson. There's never gonna be another.
We argued about this.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, who's gonna?
Hold on, you argued about it. What was yours?
He says that, but then there's niggas like Drake who are like that superstar.
Well,
out
but
there.
Here's how we'll
But
split it.
Drake has never had nobody.
He's
Hands down.
he has
Dedicated their life to this guy. Like
Yeah.
literally
Yeah.
put shrines.
He got a
in this
giraffe in the
guy's
back.
house.
That's different.
Like,
He
He
got-
got never land in the backyard.
That-
I don't know,
No,
man.
I feel that.
If we're just
He's got white kids in the bed with him. Hold on, man.
But listen, and the thing that
There's never gonna be another.
like, and the credit that's really due there is he did all that without the social media that is
Yeah.
here today.
Yeah.
He did that without the TikToks, without the fucking
He did that,
YouTubes.
but he did with a belt.
He
His
did.
dad beat the fuck out of him to
He
get
did.
there.
He
I wish
did.
my dad would've beat
that
me,
dude's
motherfucker.
different. Ain't nobody got.
That's what I do to all these guys.
What's
I
going
do.
on? But you're talking about status of an artist. This guy, they praise this guy like fucking Pablo Escobar. Like
They should.
Like,
But at those times, like him,
Nobody does that shit
Elvis,
to Drake,
them superstars at that time, there was not. It wasn't like today where there's
I've
thousands.
never seen
thousands
nobody
of
think like that,
people
though.
out
That's
there.
what well, outlets, music outlets, different windows. There's used to be just this.
So
one
you mean
window.
like there'll never be another Michael Jackson famously or musically?
No, musically they'll be there.
He's saying
Musically,
famous.
but to be able to pull the
We agree
icon,
musically. He's saying
the
famously. And our argument is Kanye is just as famous as fucking Michael Jackson. Currently, right now, to our generation, to the generation that Michael Jackson was
You
Michael
might be
Jackson.
right.
You're talking
But
about-
this is our argument here.
You're
It's
talking
not
about
only
a guy-
famous wise.
there won't be the same guy.
You're talking
obviously.
about a
He's
guy-
not. He's just not as
But that's what I'm
loved.
saying. But like right
He's
now,
not
like
as
you fast
loved.
forwarded, no.
You're
But
talking about-
everyone knows who the fuck he is.
Is Kanye
You know what I
gonna make
mean?
something
He's in
so
every-
beautiful that I've
wherever
tried?
you go, he
You're
does
talking
this, and
about
everyone knows about it.
Bro, you're talking about a guy who like got so famous he had enough money to buy the whole fucking mixes and masters of the whole Beatles collection. The Beatles don't even have enough money to afford their own masters. You're talking about a guy like this.
He made the song with him the next day. Told
He
him,
bought
I
the
bought
rights
the
to
Beatles
Happy
master.
fucking birthday. He bought the rights to
There's
Happy
like a
Birthday.
fine
So
line in this argument
restaurants.
where you're talking about like net worth or like fame. Fame
Yeah.
has that like you can be famous as fuck and be broke.
I'm just talking.
You know what I mean? Like you
there's
have no
everyone
money
in
and
the
everyone knows who the
world.
fuck you is. You be saying
Everyone.
yourself.
Michael had
So it's
both.
like you know what I mean?
Michael had both.
without the social media outlets.
Yeah, like he had everyone in the fucking world.
Like I feel like there are artists that
had a monkey.
there are artists that are just as good, I swear, or better out there. they just may not reach the stardom level because the competition out there is so heavy.
He definitely got
Right.
pushed.
He may have been bred in a factory.
Oh yeah.
Like
Fuck,
nowadays, like you got to think about it. Back then, a record label didn't have like social media to just pick and choose from.
dude. Yeah, but
Nowadays,
everybody was
you can,
forced.
if you're in charge of finding new artists or
You're
talent
in.
relations
Right.
in a record label, you can just go online and you can find one in a day. You can just be like, oh, this guy's cool. Let's put $1 million behind him, and you can just do that. Back then, you couldn't do that. So now it's just like, hey, you know, I don't know who the most popular person, Drake, right now. It's like, hey, Drake, you got a new competitor every single day, basically, that has billions of dollars put behind them. So that's why I think Drake is pretty impressive. It's like, here today in the social media age, when you have a competitor, a new competitor every day that's just as good as you, he has had longevity. And he has lasted through this. He can rap, he can sing,
But
he can do whatever
He also
want
came
him to
in
do.
at a good time though
Michael
too.
Jackson
It's not like
and
he's
Rock
coming
Steady.
He
in.
has a
Right.
formula. I think he has a formula. He jumps on people's shit that's about to be hot, and he stays relevant. He has a fucking dope ass formula. I think it's a formula.
Well, that's what I was.
And a lot better. He's a dope ass artist though.
That's what I was saying
Like,
earlier.
I don't
Like,
think if he came out right, like if he would have never been big and he came out right now, I don't think like he would be much bigger than a lot of the other dope artists that are out there.
Drake's fucking
Then he
huge.
got a little Wayne cosign.
I
That
love
was big.
Yeah,
Drake,
that-
but like
that's
he's
huge.
Especially for
Michael
the time,
Jackson's
bro.
never
Yeah.
been-
You know what I mean? I only listen to Lil Wayne.
he's
at
been
that
able
time.
to adjust.
You know what I mean? Carter 1 through 3.
Throughout.
Like, that was the only thing in my
It wouldn't
dictionary.
have been
My
for-
life, so it's just like that.
So y'all seen all this social media stuff? Who you got? Jay-Z and Wayne to the verses.
And no one ever agrees
Wayne.
with what I say, but I
Wayne.
also would say Wayne will.
Wayne.
Jay-Z's a better businessman.
Wayne, yes.
Wayne's a better
rapper.
musician. Yeah.
People.
I think it's an age cutoff. I really do.
That's all it boils
I
down
think
to.
it's 35 and younger is Wayne.
No,
35 and
no,
under
30 and
is
under is
Now if I
Wayne.
would have said otherwise, this nigga would have said it'd been 30 and different.
My only thing, Wayne has been the man of his time. Jay-Z was never the man of his time.
What do you mean?
Hey, if Carter 5 would have
He wasn't fucking with Pop or Biggie.
Okay.
I
Shut him up.
I will
He
say-
cut off